What new superstars are we going to see made?
Yeah, exactly right. But in saying that, you know, you said that we've got maybe some teams we might not have expected to be here. I think it's more the case of the teams that aren't here we were expecting to be here. At the end of the day, all 32 teams that started at PGC were capable of at least making it to the semifinals. I truly believed that. So for me, there's no real surprise in a sense, but we weren't expecting some teams to go home, the likes of Team Liquid, G2, etc. As we're heading into match 1 of day 1, it's Group A and of course Group B for today, Poro. And for Group B, one thing I want to point out, they're going to be playing today, they're going to be playing tomorrow, and then on Sunday, they're just going to have to sit there and watch.
Oh, that's got to be the worst feeling, right?
Screens, Purdy, Curdy, and Luke 12 remain for Lazarus. They had the exchange with Sun Sister. Gabba and Kandesu still alive. Gabba's pushing in with the UAZ. It's getting lit up from actually both sides here. Lazarus along with VC Gaming. Shot from Domu lands as well as Taman there towards Lazarus, who are pretty much stuck in a hole right now. Gabba actually makes it in to the next circle. Now the nade towards Purdy, Curdy, and Luke 12. Does it make the distance? It does. But it doesn't connect onto either member of Lazarus.
But it connects onto the car, and that's almost just as bad for Lazarus here as we check in on QM. GEX trying to do a wraparound, get a flank here, but it's going to be spotted out by Legions. He gets Sophia taken out. Leo is gone down as well. Kane now the last one up. Liga is on 2 health, trying to go for the first aid, but that's blue is right on his back.
Just barely making it in. It's quite scrappy up north with QM and GEX. As you mentioned, Kane, only one remaining for GEX. I believe Easy, does he get revived here in the blue? Probably not. Even if they do get the revive, I don't know if he's going to make it much further in this game. Never mind, actually, it's 2 knockdown for QM. I thought he was going for the revive. Wu Fang and GYY are the last 2 standing for QM as the next circle continues to feed onto Enters Ace. Purdy, Curdy, and Luke 12, though, have made it into this next circle for phase 5. They've moved away and safe. Never mind, not safe at all. Purdy, Curdy knocked down by Summer. VC Gaming is a team to watch out for. They dominated the elimination stages. Sun Sister taken out in 14th position. That was Gabba by DJ Boy. And no kills for GEX as they go out in 13th by K-Mine. Genesis have been scrappy this game, Poro, but they're picking up kills.
They are picking up a ton off of this. They are just sitting here third partying, and there's nothing really that QM could do about it. As you see, they are just dead to rights. They had everything around them. You can see Indigo, though, on your mini-map, the last remaining player for Force, staying alive. He's feasting off the blue a little bit here, but K-Mine really coming in huge here. You see he's already knocked down 4 kills for himself.
Entis Ace in prime position for this game based on the circle. Pushing up to Loki. He's going to be lost HD. It's the Rumblers. Ooh, well, they got knocked down as well. But Jerry Poppin was there, able to get the trade. It's a 2-for-1. Jerry Poppin could push up along with Micro to get these revives, and they should be able to. Taman, PO, the rest of Gen G pushed up closer towards the circle. There is time here. The blue still a long way away as we move over to NAVI and Infantry. Jiao Yang was knocked down by Aduzis. They're looking to push in here onto the trio. Now a duo.
All right, we want to see what Navi is showing up this weekend. We saw them playing a little bit more passively, not getting very many kills at all. They're going to turn it around this time, and yes, that's going to be Infantry Clan taken out by Navi, losing 1 in the process. They should be able to get the res here onto Bestalok. Nobody really pressing this. From range here, look at this. Look at the push from Lazarus right into Crazy Sam, and Fiashan gets taken out as well. Great shooting coming out of the Lazarus boys there. They still have 1 up in the form of Luke 12 hiding out towards the center of the circle as Rum manages to get all the reses off. Gen G did not push this when they had 2 down.
Yeah, Gen G were very passive here. They still hold decent position. TSM around the area keeping an eye on this, although they just had a player knocked down as well. Cherry Poppin, 1 kill. Or is that the smoke? No nades there. Joy knocked down by Iroh. It's going to be certainly Rumblers versus Gen G very shortly. Deal with Taman, who's the front line for Gen G inside of the shack. Only has 1 smoke remaining. Although knocked down by PO, it's a decent start for the Korean team. Rumblers still got 2 standing. Lost HD's knocked down by PO as well, holding a decent spot on the top of this building. Only 2 left for Rumblers, and they're right behind this tree. I don't see a way forward for them here.
And TSM now trying to make their way in from the south side. We get back into Rumblers. They have the tree. They have Blue Zone right on top of them. Gen G has them pinned. Absolutely dead to rights. This is what we've been wanting to see from Gen G. Can they keep PO alive late game? Rumblers going to find out timing, though. Microfry going to get the down, and no, he's going to get down on his own teammate.
What?
And Rang is going to finish it off from range. Entis Ace Flushing out the Rumblers.
Oh, here comes TSM to clean up onto Gen G. Taman's knocked down. Never mind, knocked down onto Michael. That was from PO, but PO finally gets put down by Iroh. TSM up to 5 kills, and if they can clean up the 3 members of Gen G, they could make it 8. Long way to go, though. Esther pushes over, goes for the revive on Taman, and now TSM have been spotted by OG and Entus Ace, who are continuing to hold a decent spot inside of this zone, but moving up north. VC Gaming will be pushing in. Lazarus as Luke 12 needs to push in as well on the north side on VC Gaming, as Profi is eliminated in 9th. Genesis just missing out on placement points. 8 teams remain.
TSM playing like a team possessed right now. They have such a wide spread on the southeastern side of this circle. They're just going for any fight that they can find and managing to get their reses off as well. So still 4 strong. You see them playing the hillsides here, playing the terrain. They know that Gen G has to push into them here eventually. They're going to turn their attention now towards NAVI, though.
Indigo finally spotted by Sting Divine's Jet. They're eliminated in 8th position for OGN enters Force. Luke 12 has spotted Taman on the mini-map from what I can see. He does get the knockdown in the kill feed for Lazarus. Another pick-up point for them. As you mentioned, though, TSM still holding spread on this east side. Gen G, if they push south, they'll run into TSM. If they push north, though, they'll move on to Luke 12 and then potentially VC Gaming after that.
Yeah, we haven't really got a chance to touch on them too much because there hasn't really been too much action going on to the north, but VC still 4 strong coming in from the north side, and Sting Divine also 4 strong coming in from the west. So Entus Ace holding down the middle. You see Navi with 3 up still, TSM coming in from the east, and then Gen G. Oh boy, good luck, guys.
Tough from this sort of position for Gen G. Enters Ace holding the high ground. They'll have a lot of eyes on them, though, in this sort of position at this point in the game now. Nade on the PO. That's going to get the knockdown from Michael. The first one was good. The second even better. Can the third get Esther? Yes, it can from Michael. Double kill for TSM as they send Gen G packing in 7th.
This is such a controlling, confident TSM team right now. They are taking every single fight and feeling like they can win it, although now Rory has gone down. Navi has finally turned their attention back here, getting themselves in a better position to try to engage.
Luke 12 out finally for Lazarus, the solo player in 6th. 5 teams remain. OGN enters Ace, Sting Divine, Navi, TSM, and VC Gaming. And this Ace still holding a high ground position, but they are going to have to deal with VC Gaming, who've got 4 alive. TSM trying to deal with the pressure from Navi as we're going to get phase number 7. North, south, where does it go? Kind of south, kind of. Not too much, though.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting for VC, how they decide to push up onto this, because they cannot get into this circle without having to deal with Entus Ace in some way. They can't wrap around. I mean, if they come around from the west, they're going to have to deal with Sting Divine. If they come around from the east, they'll have to deal with Entus Ace and or TSM.
Or both.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Navi is just laughing.
If you're VC Gaming, you're going to have to take this fight with Entus Ace as soon as possible. Try and make it quick as well so that you don't get third party. As you said, Navi's laughing mainly because they don't have to get into a fight here for phase 7.
Well, you got all 4 of these 4 strong teams all coming around on the nice north side, and Rory's actually going to get taken out by a doozy here from range.
TSM pushing up north.
Yeah, Rory can actually get picked off and flushed as well as the circle has started moving in. TSM going to come from the north, come from the roadside.
This Ace are going to have to defend themselves against 2 teams. Rang knocked down onto Domu from VC Gaming, but TSM now have pushed over to this north side position as well. Sting Divine have held their position out to the west, so they're not pushing in either. Mickey gets the elimination onto Tide from VC Gaming. They're down to 3 players remaining, but there's 3 only up for Ace as well. DJ Boy very low. Domu bleeding out. The nades from TSM are causing a lot of catastrophe. Rang eliminated. Joy knocked down as well. Gustav will get the elimination onto Mickey. TSM playing this well. Gustav has to go prone. And this Ace still trying to hold onto the shack for a bit of cover. TSM are just lighting everyone up though. 10 total kills. Joy's eliminated now too. No one is safe from TSM right now, even though they've only got the 3 up. They are the ones leading the charge here in this fight. Can they spot DJ Boy prone in the grass as the last one up for VC Gaming? He can't survive Gustav or TSM. They are steamrolling the north side of this circle.
TSM, they have been completely dominant from the word go in this game, and they're just going to keep continuing to wrap around the north side. Alpaca going to try to stay alive a little bit, but he's running right into the waiting arms of a 4-man split from SDV. He's going to hide behind the bush for a little bit. The one thing you can question here, Sting Divine has been able to stay up for this whole time, but they never got involved, and this is kind of going back to what their group phase was like.
I don't think you could ask for a better start for the semifinals if you're TSM. goes south for NAVI.
Navi.
It does help for them. Sting Divine. Alpaca's still alive for Entis Ace. Although now, as I said that, it takes a bullet to the back of the head from Michael. Good night indeed, Poro. 12 kills for TSM, and they might break the PGC record of 15 kills here in match 1.
It's going to be close, but they still have a lot of work to do. Sting Divine playing extremely passively. Run away, run away, run away. Okay, we're good.
Oh, that would have been...
Oh, man.
The low light reel?
Reports of the PEL's death have been greatly exaggerated as TSM and NAVI still coming in huge here in game number 1. Now, what can NAVI do?
Okay, at least he got it forward this time rather than throwing into the tree. Oh, that's pretty good. It bounces off and away, though, from Nikki. It was too good for its own good. Michael takes a shot from Turtle. 46 health. He wants to land the shots, though. Wants to find the knockdown so he can allow Gustav and Iro to push forward for TSM down this hill eventually, because they're going to have to start moving. Blue zone is on its way in 50 seconds from phase 9. It's Senya, though. NAVI, the CIS team who's helping out TSM.
There you go. Only 3 kills for NAVI right now, but they're still up and still fighting. And they have a Sting Divine team. It's basically kind of a question of who's going to get them. TSM looks like they're going to go ahead and wrap around to the east side, and they're going to leave SDV for NAVI, as a doozy's going to pick up Turtle. It's down to just Jet and Levi's for SDV.
Turtle eliminated by Bestaloch. Nikki goes down to the blue. And as I said, Jet and Turtle. Well, it's actually Jet and Levi's that remains, I should say. A doozy, though, going to be spotted by Iro. Michael knocked down by Senya. And the treaty is over already between TSM and NAVI. NAVI wants both teams, if possible. Michael eliminated. Bestaloch has moved up into a great position. They'll leave Senya behind as the anchor. Gustav with a knockdown onto Levi's. TSM has still got 2. 13 kills. Levi's is gone. Jet remains for Sting Divine. But NAVI with 3 alive now look like the favorites to maybe win this game, as Bestaloch will send Jet out in 3rd with the rest of Sting Divine.
All right, here we go. We got a wide split coming from NAVI. TSM is right on top of each other. Gustav and Iro are going to die to the blue. There you go. Wow. All right, deny the points. Every point